Welcome everyone. It is my honor and privilege to present this amazing new program. It is firstly I want to thank all the professors at NMIT, notably Dr. Vasant Kumar and other professors, Professor Sridhar Reddy, and so many other professors who helped us make this program happen. We are really appreciative and grateful to you, sir. So, my name is Srinivas Bhardwaj, and I started Jnanamarga Technologies with the view to making high quality, affordable education for students in India who aspire for leading careers in high tech. Um, we have here today the presentation of our full stack and Gen AI internships, along with our IT certificate app, with our upskilling program. The aim of the this whole program is for students to get take full advantage and get a jump start to their career, leapfrog the other students, and make the most of this opportunity. So, firstly, welcome to our open house program to all the NMIT students and professors, and we look forward to very long and strong collaboration with NMIT. Our intention is to support students in their ongoing career journeys. Mostly, students in after completion of undergrad, they have two different goals, or they have two different options, or three at best. One is to take the tech journey, and the other is to go on to further studies, mostly in technology or also in management or something else that they see. Sometimes there are students who go to even journalism, etc. Our goal is support students who pursue both the tech side options, the job options, or the further studies options, notably in tech or management, etc. We have both an internship program as well as our IT certificate program for upskilling, and also importantly placement. And our app will be demonstrated as part of this today's open house. So traditionally, in your, say, second year, third year, fourth year, depending on the students start getting ready with their pathways for success. Grow your IT skills, build your resume, participate in internship, be ready to crack your job interview. They are looking to for students who are smart, and when you show up and you show that you have a solid head in your shoulders, ability to work with other people, you are ready to be mentored, and you are ready to make an entry into the industry. You have your eyes and ears open, you are eager, and you are punctual, regular, and you understand the business, then they want you. So be prepared for that. If you want careers, notably in the IT industry, or even if you are looking for further studies, uh, both are viable options. Placement this year has been somehow challenging. Many students in both the 23 year and the 24 year are struggling to find full placement. The challenges are there because of the change in the supply demand of students. There was a lot of hiring in 21-22, which led to a lot of a backlog in terms of placing the students in or the hirees in viable positions. So a lot of the high-tech CEOs are saying, look, we want to a little bit reduce this year. That does not mean that that the opportunities have evaporated. Notably for students in Karnataka, Bangalore, today there continue to be opportunities in all the spaces, and more companies only are coming to Bangalore, as all of you know. And today AI and full stack is going to only add more options and opportunities. But then you have to ready yourself. Now the best way to ready yourself is to take up more upskilling and internship opportunities. The startup is another pathway. India saw a lot of investment in startups in 2021 22 as the COVID-19 hit, but now it has little bit slowed down, but there are still more and more options in startups as well coming. There is AI, fintech, health tech, data science, etc. But also important is large MNCs. They have investment in cloud, AI, and new digital services that they are looking to build. So there is expansion in MNCs, and they are looking for students to come and with new skills. That's very important. New skills. There are, according to LinkedIn, 14 million new jobs open, 150 new million tech jobs in the next 5 years. Now, Satya Nadella, he says that the next generation of AI is changing how developers will build everywhere. And he's saying that India is ripe to take full advantage of AI. In fact, he was saying something like 10% of India's GDP could come from a better from the use of AI, which is a very strong statement. Now, companies in edtech, we are an edtech company, and if you work with us, you will learn about using AI in edtech first. So, Upgrad is a unicorn in edtech, Physics Wala another unicorn in edtech. Both are looking to enhance their curricula and content experience through AI. Now, fintechs in India are also very strong adopters in AI. Many financial organizations, HDFC Bank, IDFC, First Bank, etc., and large fintech companies, Policy Bazaar, etc., also using AI chatbots. It is a new growth opportunity. And when I say Indian companies, I am making that point. But then, as all of you know, companies like Meta, that is Facebook, and companies in the US like Bloomberg and JP Morgan are also very much in AI. So students must upskill themselves for the next generation of jobs. They must understand cloud computing, development in the cloud environment, and how to build. So we have our new two programs. One is our corpus development internship, and the other is our Gen AI internship. Both of these will come together for you and teach you all the skills that you need. And then we have a refresher for students going into these two programs. So we start by getting students to be part of the refresher, where you learn all the basics, and we will have the important thing is it is a very flexible program. It is meant to help students through an initial training phase and then a practical phase. So in essentially 4 months, you will go from a person who is not sure. If you have not had an internship before this, some of you may have had one internship before this, but if you've never had an internship particularly, this is going to take you from someone who's not sure to someone who's very sure of how to play in this space. That is the thing. You will learn about agile development, you will learn about Python, you will learn about the libraries in Python based on which area you are picking. And if you pick front-end development also, we have positions where we will teach you. So we'll get you going. But you must invest time. We are flexible in terms of hours, and during your holidays, you must be writing code, and you must be getting yourself fully ready. This is what will give you the confidence to go up here in a technical interview and be able to ace it, and then also have enough skills in your resume to get your resume ready. All this is very important, and we will also teach you interview readiness skills, and also prepare you for the aptitude test through our IT certificate app. So for AI, there are a lot of toolkits. We will give you a brief introduction to generative AI also, but see, we are also teaching you the application side of AI. Today, you need to know a little bit of both. more so the application side, and we teach more about all these AI assistants, how to use RAG, how to use the image side, and also how to build with NLP, which is a very important piece of generative AI. So all this is part of the program. Typically, we'll have a 16-week internship, not 14 weeks. I should change that. 16-week internship, and you will have typically about 7 sprints. We may change it around a little bit, but not too much. The first 2 months mainly will focus on learning. Second 2 months you will focus on coding, and we'll try to make the program coincide with your holidays. The coding side of the program coincide with your holidays, and we will try to sync it so that you get full value for the time in your holidays where you invest in this. You must invest time. You will also learn about other toolkits, notably if you're in the full stack program dealing with beautiful soup, alchemy, and you will get a demonstration of all the things that you will learn in more detail in the coming systems, in the coming presentations. So you will learn about the whole cloud computing environment uh, in the web-based world. Today e-commerce, everything, fintech, everything ties with the use of this three-tier technology in a cloud environment. And so this is very important for you to learn, and how it and various variations of this. So that also will include 7 sprints or so, and a 16-week internship. So both our Gen AI program and our temporary internship will proceed in parallel, and students should be in one or the other. We are discouraging students from being in both. In addition, students will also get our IT certificate app. The IT certificate app has many courses, but it also has an aptitude test portion, and that is mainly intended so that ahead of the hiring season, you can get a look at all these aptitude questions, etc., and score very high in the aptitude test if in the companies that do have an aptitude test. So you want to do well in the aptitude test. Coming into a company, they want to know you're smart, and that they look at this for some reason, but then they have good reasons. Then you will also understand how we build our apps. Our IT certificate app is one of the apps that we will also be working on as part of the internship, because we are going to make it also AI friendly, or integrate AI into the IT certificate app. And so the IT certificate app teaches you many things, like for instance data structures, data science, front end, web apps, etc. So based on your focus, you have to also pick some areas and learn from that. Now, the other important idea is the start of internship. We are starting, in fact, this coming week, and we may change it around maybe a few days this way, that way. But what we are asking students to do is to make the initial payment of $9.99 to get started with the internship. So this is the link. bit.ly/3u9k I8I. I think you can we will post this link in the chat. You can take it from there, and we will also be posting it in the various WhatsApp groups. Please make sure that you pay the $9.99, join the class, and then you have even if you are not able to attend regularly, watch the recordings. Try to attend regularly, but watch the recordings, and please stay on track. The weekends are very important. Make time for the class, and get yourself fully ready for the second phase, where you will be doing a lot of the programming. You will get an introduction to all the libraries. You will get a chance to write code. There will be people to help you. That's very important. You must get help from both friends and others. Okay, I have completed my presentation. Yes. So I'm going to stop presenting. We will have a time for questions at the very end. So if you can please, we will go on to the next presenter.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Dr. Vasant Kumar from the Department of Computer Science and Engineering in MIT. Students from across the departments have joined this particular session. Um, for those who are right now in sixth semester and those who are in fourth semester as well, I recommend that you people take up this certification along with internship course, so that, of course, it is a mandatory for all the students of pre-final year to finish an internship program. And this is a good opportunity for you, as it has been tailor-made for you to suit to your timings. Whenever there is a MSc going on, or maybe your final semester end examination, we will ask them to break for few days, so that you finish your examination work and then catch up with the internship, continue the program, and then finish off the certification as well as internship. This, along with this, they will also make you prepare well on how to face the interview, and they already have an app wherein 40 plus company uh, details along with their interview strategy has been uploaded, and you'll be having a chance to go through all these uh, company details, plus a mock interview also from each company will be held through the app. So I would request all the students to make a full utilization of the app provided to you for access, plus the certification program and the internship that Jnanamarga is about to provide to you. And the certificate will be provided at the end, once you finish registration along with payment of all the fees. And moreover, you will be getting a stipend of rupees 1,500 from the second month onwards for 2 months. Once you have paid the full fees for the internship, you will be getting a return of around 3,000 rupees as stipend over a period of time. So that is in fact an advantage for you students to uh, take up this internship program. So I hope students communicate this to your peers as well. Let other students also join. Make full utilization of this program. In fact, we have asked Jnanamarga to make sure it is completely suited to our students, the level in which our students are, and make our students industry. So thank you very much, Jnanamarga and team, for launching this program for our students. Thank you all.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much. I forgot to mention about the stipend. Thanks for mentioning it, sir. Yes, we will provide for students who are full participants in the program, who have paid the fees. There are three payments. Then we will provide the internship step as well, along with the stipend. Students, we hope, will fully participate, take full value, and we really appreciate. We will definitely, sir, also pause for final exams, etc., to make sure students get the most value, and then we will accommodate all the students so they can, once they have paid the fees and they have done the work, we will ensure that if they need little extra time, they will be able to complete all the work and get the certificate. And also for students who want references for college, we can also provide if they want a reference from our side. Of course, the reference from the college is most important if you want higher studies.
Okay, students, to mention, Srinivas Bharadwaj sir is in US, and is more experienced person. He has worked in various industries, and he has a full knowledge of IT industries, and we request you all to utilize his potential to the maximum, so that you get to know how industries work. Uh, Srinivas sir, we request you to mentor our students and take them to the next level. Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir. Definitely, sir. We very much welcome all the NMIT students. Our goal is to make them all successful, and we will treat them as our own employees and our own students as well, sir. We will do our level best for them, sir. So next, Prajot will present. So Prajot, please go ahead and explain the Gen AI program so that students get a good idea of that.
Yeah. Okay. So good evening, everyone, and thanks for joining this session. So as you all know, we can produce various types of content like text, images, and audio by using artificial intelligence. Okay. So in this internship, we will teach you how you can make good use of tools and come up with the content over the existing content, and finally like have that as a feature in our existing platform. Okay. So like we have textbooks and various like videos and all. So what we want to do is like we want to have the summaries over that. Okay, so that is the additional content that we are coming with. Also, we want to generate MCQs, based on the textbook or the videos. Okay, so uh, we want to make use of generative AI to generate all this content. Okay, so these are the stages that we have like for this internship. Okay, so we'll start with the training, then like we'll be having hands-on practical, and finally applying it in our existing apps and platform. Okay, so in the teaching side, like basically we'll be covering the theory material like on the technology used, also going through some basics, and so the like full training period will go for around 2 months. Okay, so that will also include like hands-on practical, so that is trying out different Python libraries. Okay, so you will be given small tasks, okay, wherein like you will have to provide the input and get the proper output for it. And once you're done with this 2 months, you'll be put on the real projects. Okay, those are the platforms that we use. So over there, you'll be executing the AI features in our existing applications and also exploring more features that can be added into the application. Okay. So once the basic training period is over, we'll be learning how to use Python libraries like transformers, PyTorch, LangChain, Llama Index, etc. Okay. Also, like we'll be developing the chatbots for our existing existing platforms, and also like we'll be also giving you access to the code llama, so that you can take the coding help and also understand the complex problems. Okay, so you can provide the code and get the explanation for the code, as well as you can ask the program to be written using the natural language. Okay, so you can also like provide the code and ask like for the fix like for that particular code. Okay, so there will be also a session conducted by Tarun on prompt engineering, wherein like he'll be teaching you like how to apply prompt engineering to LLM like ChatGPT. Uh, okay, how to use prompt patterns to tap into powerful capabilities within LLM, and how to create prompt-based applications for your business or education. Okay, and many more stuff. Okay, so since our platform mainly deals with textbooks, we will also see the benefits of combining the retrieval model as well as generative model for LLM. Okay, so our main aim will be to improve this RAG. So whenever a question is asked, say over a manual or say over a textbook, So the result that we get or the answer that we get should be, quite accurate. Okay, so coming to the internship schedule, so the full internship will be of 16 weeks. Okay, so that is, we have divided this into 8 sprints, each sprint being of 2 weeks. So first sprint will be like Python and refresher this thing training. The second sprint will be covering basic NLP and the AI toolkits. The third sprint will be prompt engineering, and the fourth sprint will be like working with basics of LangChain and OpenAI. Okay, and your fifth, sixth, seventh, and eighth sprint will be on the actual work. Okay, so you'll be given any one of the platforms, so either the Nalanda platform that we have or the apps that we have. Okay, so this is the details of it. So in the first month, like the sprint one, so within the sprint one, like that is the first week, we'll be having that Python training. Then the second week will be the data science training, and then in the sprint 2, like we'll be working with basic AI toolkits. Okay, and as well as learning and implementing them in small programs. Okay, so in the second month, like we'll be having the third sprint, that is prompt engineering, okay, session that will be conducted by Tarun. Also we'll be learning like building the APIs in Python. Okay, and the fourth sprint will be so now we'll be slowly moving towards the AI side. Okay, so we'll be giving you access to the OpenAI. Also, like you'll be working with LangChain. Okay, and the third month, so once the first 2 months are over, that is the training period, the third month will be working on the feature set like from any one of these platforms. Okay, so the more details of this is given in in the each slide over here regarding the sprint one and all. So basically I can send you this brochure once our seminar is done. Okay, so we'll be also having the Git versioning practices and all in between. Also like the debugging practices and also all that will be covered here. Okay, and finally coming to the working set, like what you'll be doing once the training period is over, is like I'll just brief you up regarding this. So we have this Nalanda platform, which is an in-context learning platform. Okay, so like given a topic, what we do is we provide the textbook, we provide the videos over it. Okay, so now what we want to do is we one is the chat feature. Okay, so like chat over the textbook we already have. So now what we want to do is we want to generate the MCQs. So for example, a student is reading a book, he is on a particular page. Okay, so we want to generate say around 10 MCQs for that particular page. Okay, also when it comes to video, so like summarizing the video that we have already done, so now we want to do some more things like chatting the video or having a questionnaire over the video. Okay, so what we are planning to do is like video may be a quite big, say of around 1 hour. We want to have pit stops in between, wherein we will stop the video and we will ask the questionnaire over the video, so as to know like how much knowledge that student have gained by watching it. Okay, and since Nalanda is a platform wherein you can come up with their with your own courses. Okay, so that also we want to currently it's a manual process wherein you have to structure the course, but that also like we want to make use of AI for it, so that we'll be giving a prompt, we'll be getting the answer, and that same answer will act as a prompt for the next step. Okay, and And likewise, we want to create the full course. Okay, so this is regarding the Nalanda platform. So I think the more detailed video of this is there in the, the video that I have shared in the WhatsApp group. Okay, the next is the Gen AI for PDFs and manuals. Okay, so like for this particular thing, we have various domains. Like there is a finance domain, there is education, industry, and medical. Okay, so when it comes to industry, like there are complex machines which have this operator manuals. Okay, so what we are doing is uh, the operator who's operating the machine and reading the manual, we are making we are trying to make his life easier. So he doesn't have to go and search in the manual. He can directly ask the question to the manual, and he'll be directly taken to that particular page within the manual, okay, where that answer is lying. And there is an avatar who is speaking the question that he asks. Okay, as well as like we are showing the videos related to the question that he has asked. Okay, uh, as well as like we'll be having a questionnaire also. Okay, so the main task over here
So,
will be
will our students be able to develop something of this kind?
yeah, sure.
Okay.
So
Yes, sir.
yeah, so part of this is like we are working on. So we want to there are some things that like we have already planned. So we want to execute that as well. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So also like currently whatever I have said is like it's restricted to one doc, like for one manual. So we are also planning to have more than one documents say attached to that manual, or more than, or say extra videos attached to that manual. And like whenever that operator asks the question, like he'll be getting the answers from various sources that we have attached. So right now this is not there, so it's restricted to only one PDF. So all these features we want to come up with. Also, like if there is a table content in the PDF, so this table content is more towards the finance domain, wherein there'll be reports of the companies, the quarterly reports. So those tables, like we want to convert them into plots. Okay, so those are like better understood. And yeah, and finally, like also we want to improve it so that the quality of answer that we get when we ask the question is very good. So that can be done by improving the reg, or the way we are storing the embeddings and all. And the last set will be the apps that we already have. For example, the IT certificate, the AP exams and all. So those apps, like there's no generative AI features. Like we have not put any generative AI features into that. So like we want to have those chat or generating MCQs to come up like in those apps as well. Okay, so these are the three different sets we have. Okay, like once the 2 months are over, basically like when they'll be starting with the actual work, so basically we'll be sharing like most of the codes or the relevant codes. Okay, so that time the student will have to sign one NDA with Jnanamarga Technologies. Okay, so yes, so as Srini mentioned also, we are planning to start this like from 16th April. Okay, mainly the sessions will be during the evening time, and also it is very flexible since the classes will be recorded. Okay, so even if your students have some other program, say coinciding like for some for a particular day, so in that case, like they can always watch our classes at their convenient time. Okay, so they can start by initially paying just rupees 999, and yeah, and this is the payment link, the form and the payment link. Okay, which I have also shared in the chat.
So I wanted to quickly explain. See, this is an article from Inc. 42, which explains how edtech platforms are now utilizing AI. So essentially, they do a few things. They create chatbots. They have content creation using AI. Then they have doubt solving. Then they have automating tasks like grading, etc. And then real time feedback for students. We are also going to do similar things with using generative AI. Prajot will show you a demonstration later. Then the same kind of work is also being done in fintech today. They also use AI with chatbots for customer support, personalized investment recommendations, content generation for marketing, app development. So lot of areas are being revolutionized by use of AI. So students will learn, of course, also some students will learn app development from using the traditional way, and other students will learn the Gen AI side. Students this time if they take maybe in the third year they take the Gen AI version, then the fourth year they can take the full stack version of the program. We will look to be offering it ideally again next year, so that students can get an opportunity, or maybe more than once, if there is demand from the student base. So uh, Gen AI is changing everything, but then you have to get in, and there are a lot of opportunities. It is going to be a growth area, definitely. And because we work with Gen AI, it is our ability. We are able to, have students also come participate in the building. So that's why we are very excited about this. So that's all I had. So Sunny, if you can please go ahead and explain the temple project. Temple project was built by, or originally it was designed by my friend Dr. Nagendra Prasad. He is a very, or he, sadly to say, he was a, entrepreneur here in the Bay Area. He had a degree from MIT, and he was also in AI. But this was a very important project for him. It is a temple and Bhakti app. It is called Bhakti app. And so, Sunny, please go ahead and present.
Yeah. Hi, hi everyone. So, as Srini mentioned, we started this project recently, and we would like to have students joining this project also, so that they learn a lot from this project. Okay. So let me like briefly explain you what this project does. So we have a mobile application uh, which has all the information regarding deities, temples, and all the necessary information like what are the events happening at what time. You can also maintain a specific deity, like most of the people you might be knowing that in Hinduism, if you are having one full devta, which is like your family god or goddess. So those things will be maintaining here in the application. And this app is divided into two parts. There is a one front end part and there is a back end part. So we'll initially start with the front end, which will involve mostly like creating data for the mobile application or the front end. So what we do here is we ethically crawl that available data via Wikipedia, Google, and all the important sites. Also the like official websites of few temples, and we store that data in our system, or you can say a database, and that data is catered to the front end via web APIs. So this whole architecture we have come up with like very sophisticated dashboard also, which will allow us to select the necessary content and add it into the database. So first this internship stages, it will start similarly to Gen AI. It will have a training session first. Uh, our students will be required to learn Python and few basics of data structure and data science. We'll be giving them basics. What are the technologies used in that, like what IDE or development toolkit you guys are going to use. We give them hands-on practical also. Like we'll give some initially small kind of a small projects in the sense some one-page uh, code or something, and they will be asked to develop something related to the project. Once they get used to these things, we'll be including them in the main development of the project. Okay, so basically what important toolkits we use here is the Python, which is the core of our entire thing. We use Beautiful Soup, which is a parsing library in Python. We use SQL Alchemy, which connects the database and passes the data. We use Fast API as a API provider, and our dashboard is built upon HTML, CSS framework, and JS. Okay. So our main part over here is a web crawling. Web crawling, as you guys know, refers to finding, fetching, and storing web links, and its content like images and all the related, like even audio, we are going to save in the system, and this data in turn will be provided to the end user. So this is a brief about our project. So what we do here is like we have a web scrape application which requests to the web browser, or you can say it's not actual web browser. It mimics as a web browser. It gathers the information and response is sent to the web scrape application. The parse and extraction happens here, and that sorted data will be saved into database. And this database in turn will be data will be provided via API to the mobile application. So we will have 7 sprints over here. So basically, first sprint we have Python refresher training. In second, we have basic introduction to the Temple project, which we use here. Then we have in third sprint we have how we are working on the crawlers. It will give some basic information about Fast API. Even we'll be conducting sessions like to teach all those request and response from the Fast API. We have again the next sprint will have front end dashboard for the data handling. That is like once we get the data, how to handle that data. Then again we have fifth sprint as various features we would like to implement in the our current project is like calendar. Then there is a audio mantras. Also, we'll be integrating e-commerce features and AI to so that content which we get is more refined and is with proper content to be used. And we have another sprint which will teach all the students to deploy the project in the sixth and seventh sprint. Okay. Yeah, this is the kind of a detailed one which we have here. It's like Python train, all those are again listed now. We have this all those Python training like what part will be taught, like at what time. Those will be mentioned here. First first week we'll be having a basics of Python and maybe a little bit of data structure and basics like if else loops and all those parts. And as we go on in the next sprint, we'll move to the advanced levels. Okay, and the whole syllabus is listed down here. Okay. We can share this with the students so that they get used to this and they are interested to join by understanding those concepts. Okay. So first, I'm not going to bore you with the more technicalities, but basically the whole concept of this project is like providing all the necessary, all the deities and all the important uh, like structures of temples available to the users. So yeah, the project is all about, like as Srini mentioned, connecting those people who cannot like visit temples and all. So our app provides them the feasibility to attend it virtually, and in future we are going to integrate like virtual RP and all those uh, offerings and all, and it will be like a good app for the people who are away from their hometown or India or motherland.
Very good. So I think Prajot, if you can, I think we want to show brief demonstration so Prajot, can you show quick demonstration of the IT certificate or go over the slides if you have any?
Uh, yeah. I'll quickly go over the slides and mainly focus on the demonstration. Okay. So coming to the IT certificate app, so like in this app, we are providing all these courses as well as the placement preparation. Okay. So in the placement preparation, like we have the aptitude test as well as the company test covered. Okay, and on the courses side, we have all these courses, that is statistics for programmers, data structures with Java, data science with Python, front end development with Android and JavaScript, then web apps with database and PHP, Java backend with Spring, NoSQL, and Kafka, AIML with Python and R, and also like we'll be teaching soft skill and resume building course. Okay, though this last point is not there inside the app, but there will be sessions for it. Okay, so we have this placement preparation. So like there are aptitude test and there are company test also. Okay, so like I'll give you a demo on this, so like it becomes quite clear. Okay, so in the aptitude side also we are covering around 9 different kinds of aptitude, which each aptitude test comprising of around 50 questions. Okay, MCQ based questions. And also like for the company side, like we have around 30 to 40 companies, okay, based on the service based and product based. So what we do is we basically display the various rounds that they conduct, as well as their previous year's questions that they had asked. Okay. And regarding the course side, like what you get is like for a particular topic, we provide the resources like the textbooks, the videos over that topic, as well as there will be a MCQ. Okay, and also like you'll be getting notifications like as and when we update the videos and all. Okay, so we have engaging videos. We uh, there are like slides and all, as well as the MCQs. Okay, so I'll directly jump with this thing, the demo. Okay, so this is the IT certificate application. Yeah, so like as we have seen in the slide, so these are all the courses that we have. Okay, so earlier we had only the courses, so this is the revamped version of our earlier app, so wherein like we are providing 2 free courses. Those are the Java, Python. Okay, and as well as there is interview preparation section over here. Okay, so I'll start with the interview preparation section. So like here also we have 2 kinds of test. One is aptitude, one is company test. And if he selects the aptitude test, then he'll be getting the 9 different kinds of aptitude. Okay, so those are psychometric, essay writing, game based test, logical reasoning, crypto arithmetic. Okay, so I'll select one over here and go with the aptitude. So like when he selects this, so basically he gets option to either watch the video over that particular test, or refer some slides. Okay, so these are basically the theory part of it. So like there is a start test also, but it's better he goes through some video or the slides before actually taking up the test.
Difficult to understand that particular solution. If you want to study aptitude from basic, we have already launched
Okay.
aptitude.
As well as slides. Okay, so like the slides will be talking about that particular aptitude test, and then finally like they can take the test. Okay, so this will be a MCQ based test, and it will be a time bound test. Okay, so we can select the answer over here. Okay, so also like the question that he has answered will be indicated here. So I'll directly jump to the last one and submit the test. And once I submit, I'll be given my score. Okay, and also the other details like how many answers are right, how many answers were wrong. Okay, and once he does that, like he can view the solution. Okay, so here also we indicate, so we show the question part on top as well as the solution part below, and we also mark over here so which one was right and which one was wrong. Okay, so okay, I had attempted this the last one and I had marked D as the option. Okay, so it's indicating here the orange color one is the answer that I had marked, and this green color is the actual answer. Okay, so now coming back to the company test. So here we are listing the different companies. Okay, so this is a mix of both product and service based. So what they can do is they can filter here and they can select service or product. So like whichever they select service based, only those companies will be shown here. Okay, and if I say select any one company, for example, I go with Genpact, then I'll be shown the different rounds, okay, that they conduct. So for this particular company, they I think hold around 3 rounds. Okay, the first round being written. Okay, and also like you can refer the questions that were asked by that same company in the previous years. Okay, so all that information is also provided. So yeah, so coming to the course side, so like if they select any one course, for example, I go with data structures, so they'll be shown the different topics that will be covered within this course. Okay, and if they select any one topic, so they'll be getting the drill down of that topic. Okay, all the subtopics coming under that main topic. And when they select that topic, they'll be given various resources over here. Okay, for example, this is the textbook one. So like once they click on the textbook, they'll be directly taken to that particular page, okay, where that topic is. Similarly, like when it comes to slides, they'll be getting slides related to that topic. And finally, like there are videos.
The abstract at a time. We're also going to see how binary search is done and what the analysis for binary search is. And then we'll go on to hashing, see.
Okay. Yeah, and also like they can take the small test over that particular topic. Okay, so this also will be a MCQ based test. Uh, yeah, so that's all we have, like with respect to this particular app. Okay, so this is for the students who have downloaded the app. So what they can do is they can first go over here and register themselves. Okay, so what they can do is they can just fill up this form over here. Okay, click on next. So there'll be some more details asked regarding the college and all. So once you submit that, uh, you'll be successfully registered. Okay, then what you can do is you can log in. Okay, so initially, like you'll be getting a trial period of 7 days. Okay, wherein only Java and Python will be available for you. But if you want to enroll into the internship, and if you want to pay, then what you can do is you can click on any one of this courses over here. Okay, so this will lead you to the payment screen. Okay, so like there is a trial period of 7 days, and also you like if you want to enroll to the internship, or if you want to get the full access to the app, so what you have to do is basically, like in the app everything works on the coupon system. Okay, so you will have to go to this site. Okay, and just log in again for security reasons. Okay, and here like you can just select, you can enter the branch, your WhatsApp number and all, and you'll be having the uh, internship payment over here. Okay, so you can choose either, you can either go for the internship or you can go for the IT certificate courses. Okay, so if you're going with the IT certificate courses, you can select the courses over here that you're interested in. Okay, if you're going with internship, you can select this, and you can select any one internship that you want to do. Okay, and yeah, they can click on buy over here. Okay, so first they will have to generate the coupon. So like okay, and they can make the payment by any mode, so either UPI or card or net banking. Okay.
So they can do the same from the payment also from the form, right?
Yeah, that is also possible.
That is possible. So and from the app as well, and from the form as well, sir. So we have made the changes so that they can join from the app as well. So they can join from the app. I guess they first have to download the app, then register, and then join. They can do that, or they can register from the form itself. And also, students, once they join, we are ready to start the program. We can give another 1 week, sir. Once they come, we are ready to start. And essentially, the learning section will be about 6 to 8 weeks. Then we can have 2 months of the internship practical side, and then they'll be perfect to go forward. We will have also with the app, sir. We will also have the sessions where we discuss some of the soft skills they need. We will teach them little about agile development, software engineering in a cloud environment, and also like how to prep for the technical interview, and also how to talk to HR, etc., so that they get a second source. I'm sure through placement as well they will get a lot of options, but we'll try to give them also a second source for placement opportunity. Ready a resume, reach out to websites if they need, and then go through that second process as well. And if we also engage with some employers, then they can also go there as a possibility, sir.